Hi, I'm Shondor, and welcome to Everyday Sunday. I have the pleasure of serving on our CR and our outreach teams at the Holly Pond campus. There was something that haunted me as a little kid. And no, it wasn't the boogeyman. And no, it wasn't a monster in the closet. Unfortunately, it was something even worse. Just one little word, but that word was enough. Was I enough? Was I enough of a student? Was I enough of a ball player? Was I enough of a son? And the list goes on and on. And almost every single activity I did when I was a kid, every single test, every single grade, every single Boy Scout rank, I wondered if I was enough. The problem with that is it also carried over into adulthood for me. And the stakes got a little higher. And it became, am I enough for my family? Am I enough financially? Am I enough to be the son that my parents want me to be? Am I the dad, enough of a dad for my kids that I want to be? And I got into this very dark place because I didn't think I was enough. I didn't think I had enough to give. And I fell into one of the easiest traps of our enemy. And that's believing that I didn't have value. Believing that I wasn't enough. Believing that there were other things on this world that were more important for others to have. And it did. It led me to a dark place. But over these past 3 years, I've started really diving into what our God says about us. And I really started diving into who God says I am. And if you've been to an encounter, you know all about godly beliefs. But one of the godly beliefs that I really had to buy into, and not really buy into, but just believe, was that He thinks I'm enough. That the God of this universe thinks I'm enough. The God who planned out my days before the foundation of the world declared me enough. In Zephaniah 3:17, the word says that God rejoices over us with shouts of joy. That's an amazing statement. Because God finds each and every one of us to be enough to rejoice over. Even in the midst of our struggles, even in the midst of our stumbles, God is still there rejoicing over each one of us with shouts of joy because He loves us enough, because we are enough for Him.